The biggest news of the week. This was a shock to me. I thought this was.
Was it?
I thought he was kind of like playing this.
He's playing the pox.
I thought he was, honestly. Kyler Murray officially announced that he is going to say, "Fuck you, Oakland A's," in baseball. I want to play football. So Oakland is just getting nut kick after nut kick because the Raiders are leaving. The A's are just going to continuously suck because their top draft picks don't even want to play for them. They'd rather play football. So,
to be fair, that's on them. You shouldn't have picked a guy that you knew had a superstar NFL career potential.
Problem is that I have a feeling. So Kyler announced. Well, he announced last week that he was going to go to the combine, and then this week it came out that he wants to proactively pursue a career as a professional quarterback in the NFL, and that's what he's going to
fully commit his life.
That's what he's going to commit to. From the beginning, when this started, I think we all knew for Kyler Murray that it was about the cash, and he got drafted.
Yeah, but even then, that doesn't
so he picked wrong.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
The cash is.
The problem is he got drafted by the team that
notoriously does not pay cash.
Yes, true. Because he got drafted by the Moneyball team. That goes by the metrics, and they pay guys.
So they give no Moneyball team.
Yes.
Well played.
Yeah.
This year when I watched baseball, I might be able to comment on some of these things. I did watch that movie, though.
So.
And you did go to the World Series. Look out.
Did.
You did. He went to the 19-inning game.
Yeah. He went to 2 games.
That was 18 innings.
Seth went to a third of a game. So that's more time in the play than he did the game.
Ouch.
I can't make fun of him. I feel so bad.
I can make fun of him. You're a fucking idiot. Yes.
You're an idiot for that. That was just dumb. Anyways, so he gives up baseball. I think, obviously, we're all in agreement. Baseball is where the long term, where the money is at.
Show me the money.
If you get to the majors. And there's no guarantee in baseball that you get to the majors.
No guarantee, I'll give you that.
If you get stuck in the minors and you don't have the talent, you don't get that guaranteed. So the whole thing was that the A's were trying to kind of bend the rules to give him his $10 million that he wanted, because technically you can't get that.
Right.
So as a typical baseball draft pick, and there's what?
Are they not called rookies?
They're not technically rookies until you get into the majors. They're prospects.
So even if they did minors for 5 years and they went to...
They're not a rookie until they play a game in the major league. Yes.
Misleading, but all right.
Yeah. So technically you don't we have a lot of people that collect baseball cards. You don't get a rookie card until you make it to the majors. Every card you have before that is a prospect card.
Wow.
Yeah, because if you're in the minors, you're a prospect. So anyways, there's no guarantee. Obviously, he was drafted in the first round, top 10. He was 9th or something. Top 10. There's no guarantee he makes it to the majors, and he could be stuck in the minors and, collecting the minors check, which for him probably would have still, relative to us, would have been a decent living wage. The NFL, though, if he gets drafted in the first round, he could literally just eat cow manure from day one, and he's basically going to get a guaranteed $20 million.
But I don't think he's a top 10 pick.
He might go number 1.
I don't think he's going
number 1.
I don't think
to
he's
the
going 1.
Cardinals? Who's number 1?
To the Cardinals.
I don't think he's going 1.
So here's so we'll get to this in a second. Are we shocked he picked the NFL?
No.
I'm not entirely shocked, only because of the game we've been playing for so long. I think the longer the game went on, the more and more likely it was becoming that he was going to pick football.
So I've never seen him play baseball. I've seen him play football. I've never seen him play baseball. I wonder if he feels that he is better at the game of football and it gave him a better chance. I also think that the fact that football is, as we call baseball America's pastime, football is the biggest sport in America, and there are more endorsements for people that play the quarterback position in football than there are for people that play baseball.
Oh, absolutely. I think there's more challenge in front of him. So if he's looking at it from that standpoint, he's undersized. Not necessarily underrated, but I think he has a lot more skeptics about his potential success in the NFL than he does with baseball. And so I think he may be out to prove some people wrong.
Yeah.
You better prove them wrong then.
I think it's also, though, you stay in the spotlight.
True.
He's going to, rather than going in the minors and playing wherever Oakland's AA team is. And
right.
So the reason I say he might get drafted number 1 is this. Cliff Kingsbury is the Cardinals quarterback, is the Cardinals coach. He has never coached in the NFL before, and he's had almost all of his successful seasons in college have been with quarterbacks like Kyler Murray. And he has already stated that he would draft Kyler Murray first overall if he went there. And that was while he was at USC before he even went to the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
He also said he was going to coach at USC, but see how that happened.
Oh. That was until the Cardinals came up showing the money. So, another thing him and Kyler have in common, they like the money.
So,
hey, you need to get that on there, too. I told you to put that on there.
2 Chainz, yeah. Look at 2 Chainz. But, so you mentioned you never saw him play baseball. I guarantee you, if you did, you would still say, damn, he's short. I thought about this today because obviously...
That's an advantage in baseball.
Yeah, but he's still short. My point is he's short.
Yeah,
whether in football or baseball, he's short. Which is
Baker.
why...
Good point.
He's shorter than Baker.
Proceed.
All I'm going to say is, I was actually thinking about this because hearing all about people. Yes. God, I hate you so much. Hate you so much. You're gonna make me fucking forget what I was gonna say. All I'll say is, what if he's in the exact same situation as like Dak is right now? Right, great rookie season, missed the playoffs. He won a playoff game, right? And now he's kind of on that fringe. Is he good? Is he not good? I think they're gonna look at his height, and they're gonna say, well, he's a little slightly more fragile since he's a little smaller. He's a running QB, and I guarantee you that's going to factor in him getting the money. So I think in the short term, you're going to get more money. In the long term, same with endorsements. What was Baby Gap going to endorse him? Like, at least Drew Brees is over 6 feet. Like,
Well,
I don't...
That's debatable.
Fair enough. But I don't know if, like, Nike's going to just be pouring on all the... Maybe if it's like they do a he's short but he's still good angle. I don't know if he'll have all these endorsements coming at him. I don't. I think the height will play more of a factor than usual because he's going to be the smallest QB probably ever to be drafted.
I think there's way too many potential avenues for endorsements with the NFL.
Maybe.
No, dumbass. Well, I mean, you can take
Gerbers.
Any
Like gosh.
the athletic companies. Even look at like Saquon with Visa, like even shit like that, you can still get endorsements with.
He's good.
Okay, well, Kyler's good too. We just haven't seen him perform in the NFL. But to be fair, Saquon got those commercials while the NFL season was still running, and I'm sure he shot them long before the season probably even started.
And
if that's true, okay, but he did really well early on.
I think if Kyler is in the Dak situation, he will consider it a success.
It depends on what his contract would be out of his rookie.
I think Dak's 13-3 season has probably solidified at least 3 more years of him being a starting quarterback.
Doesn't solidify him getting that big old money. Granted, the team he's
still
on...
decent money.
The difference is that he was drafted in the 4th round, and I think Kyler's going 1st round. So the guaranteed money is going to be a lot bigger for Kyler versus Dak.
I think Murray being a 1st round pick is even up for debate.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's a 1st rounder.
He might be the 2nd best quarterback in the draft, if not the best one.
I'm not arguing that, but there's a ton of other talented position players that may warrant being drafted ahead of him.
I get that, but those aren't the most important position in football.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that every team is in need of that.
He's also a risk, again, because of the height.
But there's like 10 teams that are in need of that. So,
well, we got teams fucking signing Nate Peterman out here. So
Derek Anderson.
Yeah, it's like
you got to remember
he's a guarantee.
There was a year where E.J. Manuel and Geno Smith both went like top 5 because there were no other quarterbacks in the draft.
That was an atrocity and a complete just skid mark on NFL history.
So was my team.
Well, it's that on there too. The skid mark on the underpants of society.
I like the chin taint the best. Well, who were the quarterbacks?
That's an original.
That is original.
Copyright that.
2016 NFL draft. I feel like this draft had dumb quarterbacks that got drafted. Except for Goff.
Was it Goff and Wentz? Was that the draft?
Goff, Wentz. Dak was 4th round.
That was the one where like Paxton Lynch went 1st round because they were just hard up on quarterback.
He was boo-boo.
Maybe it's 2017 NFL draft.
17, 18, 19.
18 was
this is Goff's 3rd year. So 17?
Player selections.
Who was 17 then?
17, 18, 18.
That's what I'm checking. That was the Trubisky.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes went
10.
And
the Bears pulled the fucking dumbest move of all time. That was stupid. That was stupid as shit. I don't care. I'm a Bears fan. That is awful.
Watson.
He traded away like a 1st round pick for like one spot. We were at the 3. We traded all that away to get to the 2, as if he was going to go.
So, I mean, the good thing with Kyler is that this draft is not loaded with quarterbacks.
True. Only Haskins is the only one that is even debatable to get taken ahead of him.
So, the way I put it this,
ahead of him.
if you were a Jaguars fan, I know neither of you are, if you were a Jaguars fan, and I give you the option right now, week 1, you could have Bortles start, or you could have Kyler Murray start. But you have to draft Kyler Murray in the first round. Are you picking Bortles?
No.
Fuck no.
No, I'm not picking him, but they also haven't paid the other guys the type of money that they've paid Bortles.
And exactly to that point, Jaguars spent a shit ton of money already on a QB that's going to ride bench. You're going to spend all that money on a rookie?
Yeah, because he'll put fans in the stands just by his name alone.
Yeah, I was looking at Bortles' contract. They signed him when they signed that deal.
This is barely his first year under that contract, isn't it?
3 years, $54 million.
That's not that horrible for a quarterback.
Yeah.
Still,
I thought
and last year
they
had to have been 1 year because I think they were good the year before, the season that just ended. So he's got 2 more. No one's gonna fucking
19 and 20 are the next 2 years.
the one thing the Jaguars could do is
he's getting 14 mil this year and 18 mil next year.
The Jaguars could pull the ultimate bend the rules where the fucking the Texans did that shit with the Browns where they're like, we'll trade you Osweiler for his we'll trade you Osweiler and all these picks, basically buying saying if you pay his contract we'll give you these picks. The Jaguars could pull one of those. They're like, we'll give you Bortles a 2nd-round pick for just...
who the fuck is buying out $32 million on contract of that dump?
If you want a 2nd-round pick.
I paid $32 million for a 2nd-round pick.
So right now, you're going on record. You think Kyler's not going 1st round.
I'm not saying he's for sure not going 1st round. I just don't think...
Oh, no. 1st round for sure. I was arguing more top 10. I don't think he's top 10.
I think for sure he's not in top 10.
Problem is all teams that need a quarterback are top 10.
I don't think that's true. Who do we got? The Giants and the Bucks are the only 2 I think in the top 10. The
Cardinals.
Oh, the Jags. Okay, so
Cardinals might take him if they trade Rosen.
Cardinals just got their rookie quarterback.
Yeah, but he
only started. I'm not saying he's good. I'm just saying you just drafted him.
Yeah, but your coach now. So Josh Rosen's gonna walk in there and be like, "Hey, coach, remember that guy you wanted to pick 1st overall? Well, he's available for you 1st overall."
He's gonna pecker slap by the opposite. Get the shit out of here.
Yeah,
I got Kyler coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Be like, I'm getting a brand new car. Get the fuck out.
If anything,
Murray.
trade Rosen to the Giants and then draft Kyler.
Then the Giants will get Hosen.
True. And why the fuck would what would the Giants give up for Rosen?
If you're
for their dump ass Eli.
3rd round pick.
Third for Rosen?
He was his 1st round pick last year on the worst team in football.
Yeah, exactly. So why would the Cardinals take that? I get it. He's bad, but that's just a shit ass deal.
Man.
This has Jaguars taking Haskins 3rd. And then the Broncos taking Drew Lock, quarterback 5th from Missouri.
Murray's not even the 2nd QB off the board? See, but then again...
Murray 13th to the Dolphins.
So not top 10, though.
You were saying it might not be 1st round.
We need to get the Michael Scott boom roasted.
You were saying might not be 1st round. He is 100% going 1st round.
I probably will. I'm just saying.
1st round, yes. Top 10, no.
I would be.
But
I would literally, my tongue, I would pierce it to my ball sack if he didn't go 1st round because
you have me here, folks. On camera.
That
is piercing his tongue to his ball sack if he doesn't go 1st round.
I would
write a petition to the NFL and start to change.org or whatever.
I would be shocked if he did.
God.
I would be shocked if he didn't go 1st round.
I would
fucking Johnny Manziel went 1st round. If Kyler Murray just go 1st round, I might lose it.
There's plenty of guys that have gone 1st round that absolutely should not have.
I'm not saying he deserves it, but he's going 1st round.
Probably.
No, there's no probably about it. Well, unless the draft explodes and then they lose the order, like, we'll just call this round 2 after the 12th pick.
Aaron Rodgers went all the way to 26 in his draft.
Because that's the 1st round? Okay.
I'm just saying.
Hey, Alex Smith was on the board.
Anything can happen, man.
I would be shocked if he didn't go 1st round.
What was I going to say? I'll still count Kyler Murray as the 2nd QB off the board because I don't respect what Denver does with their QBs. They're fucking stupid. Well, LA's your owner or GM? Doesn't matter. He sucks at picking QBs.
All I hope is that the Bears draft Kyler Murray.
The Bears are not going to draft Kyler Murray. Louis Trubisky had a solid year last year.
Kyler Murray, convert him to a running back.
How the fuck will we do that?
You just got done talking to us. shortness, short, repeatedly. And then you want to play with the one position where he's going to get lit up repeatedly.
Short people have proven to be good running backs. You got
That's
your Sproles.
When they're bulky as fuck. No, when they're fucking 160 and just getting lit up repeatedly.
Well, he's 160, 5'10". Guess what? He's gonna die. So again, that's a knock against another knock against him. I'm not getting him.
Quarterback should get hit a lot less than fucking running back.
He runs plenty. He might as well
he
be
also
running
throws
back.
plenty.
He's gonna get hit more than an Andrew Luck.
No, that's
that
like saying
doesn't matter. Andrew Luck's injured all the time.
Yeah,
Fair point.
that's like he's gonna hit more than Brady because Brady just fucking falls down.
He is gonna get hit more hard than Brady.
I get that.
When you run the ball, you're gonna get hit.
I get that, but he's not gonna get hit as much as Saquon Barkley.
Well, no, he's running back or QB.
You just wanted to play him at running back.
I have lost the translation.
Because if that's your primary position,
That's not primary position. Quarterback's the primary position.
Exactly, which is why it doesn't work.
You were the only one in history that wants to have Kyler Murray play running back.
I'm sure he's going to want to play running back after he takes a few licks and he can't see over his own lineman.
So after he takes some hits, he's going to want to go to the position where he's going to get hit even more and even harder.
Yes, because now he's focused on running.
Of course.
Because he's focused on
That
running.
doesn't make zero sense.
Focused on running and
We have a
cutting.
fucking 0
instead
cents.
of trying
Kawhi is going to laugh at you for that. How dare you?
I disappointed Kawhi.
Play running back.
I disappointed Kawhi. Because he's not going to be successful at QB running back.
Your logic is basically saying a guy that eats a lot of candy and then gets diabetes is going to want to then continue to eat more candy.
Yeah, you already got diabetes. Why would you stop? When I get diabetes, you can guarantee I'm going to eat Chick-fil-A and that Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A is money. Shout out Chick-fil-A.
No sauce. Not the
sauce spouse.
I'm not saying he's not going to like it because he gets hit. He's not going to like it because of his height. Running back, there are successful short running backs.
I get that, but he's not a running back.
Yes.
And if you're saying he's not, no,
Yes.
ever,
Yes.
not yet. If you're saying he's not going to like getting hit, he's not going to go to a position where he's going to get hit even more and even harder because there's literally no rules on the quarterback on the running back unless you're the Patriots because they get all the rules called on that. But Rams tackle one Patriots running back. Oh, just defenses everything possible because they tackled the ball out there.
We're still hung up on this one, are we?
Yeah.
2.5 Super Bowls they have.
God.
In the long run, I think he gets less money than he would in baseball. Next.
I disagree. Next. First round pick.
I got lost when
Probably
Bill started
top 10.
talking. Next.
Just say Ariana Grande, thank you, next.
Cess. Thank you.
Sess.
Cess. I'm so fucking brave over my Cess. Still, I still can't believe you said he's going to play fucking running back. I don't think we should just end the podcast there.
Running back. Not this year.
That's why he's going to go to the Cardinals, because Cliff Kingsbury will run that offense where the offensive lineman just spreads on out so he can see, and then he's just going to dominate.
And then get sacked up the middle. part the Red Sea.
He's not that much shorter than Baker. Like an inch. That's like this much.
I don't think that was an accurate measurement.
Close enough.
Please don't use our videos if you are in a bind and you...
This much?
Oh my god.
Connor probably's got an inch longer of the pants, though, so he makes up for it.
Fair point.
Well, all right.